Support for this week's episode comes from Clona Willy and Clona Pussy, DIY molding kits that are ethically sourced and hand assembled in Portland, Oregon. Clona Willy and Clona Pussy allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to make an exact replica of your penis or vulva into a functioning sex toy, all in the comforts of your own home. All materials are 100% body safe. So use promo code Boonie on clonawilly.com for 20% off your order. The link can be found in the show notes or on theboonieBreakdown.com. Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 100 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. The podcast where we sometimes cry, we always laugh, we might get a bit ratchet, but we're forever going to break it down. Your source for all things responsible and ratchet. All right, guys. This is episode 100. I cannot believe it. We've finally gotten to episode 100. 5 seasons in. This is the last episode of season 5. We're wrapping it up. And remember, season 6 will be starting on Monday, July 15th. So mark your calendars for when your weekly dosage of Boonie will be back into your life. Guys, I'm just so thrilled. I'm so excited. I have some great guests this week. I'm probably going to hold it a little close to the heart. So you'll find out who the guests are for this episode this week in a few minutes, you'll find out. But I think you guys will enjoy it. It is a combo that has never happened on this podcast, okay? It's never happened in all the previous 99 episodes, okay? So you're going to love it. We have a good time later. Let's just hop into Boonie's pick of the week. This week, I have to give that to the amazing billionaire Robert C. Smith. When I saw the news that he was paying off all of the student loans for the entire class of 2019 for Morehouse, that is fucking amazing. And I can't even fathom, who's the speaker next year? Who follows that up? Way to step the bar up for commencement speakers across the country who have access, who are gazillionaires, billionaires, millionaires, to say, look, I can do this. Maybe somebody can't pay off the entire bill, but it's like, look, I can make your entire payments for the first year for each graduate. Like, how dope would that be? And I just can't even imagine the feeling of giving these young men the gift of freedom like that, to completely, they're going to go into their careers, the ability to just immediately start accumulating a net worth and not being riddled with $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 worth of student debt. So shout out to Mr. Smith. That was the dopest thing I saw this week. And it happened right before I started recording this. So that is pretty fucking dope. All right, let's hop in over to the housekeeping for the week. All right. First things first, you guys know that the tickets for the Boonie Breakdown Live are on sale. We're in Baltimore, June 29th. Stick around. You'll find out who the guest might be for that episode. But for that show. Also, Philadelphia, August 10th. Stick around. You'll find out who some of the guests are for the Philadelphia show happening August 10th. You can head on over to theboonieBreakdown.com/live. Okay. Grab your tickets. They are starting to go. People are starting to make their plans for the summer and they're racking them up. Flyers should be dropping this week. Okay. So if you were just waiting to see what I'm putting together, then you already know. And if you follow me on Instagram over at the Boonie Breakdown, you saw that I got a huge shipment from a sponsor for the live shows. So the stuff is starting to pour in. I also announced another sponsor over in my Insta stories last week. So I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the next round of the Boonie Breakdown Live. Also follow us on Facebook, the Boonie Breakdown. You can follow us on Twitter, just Boonie Breakdown. I already announced this is the last episode of season 5. So if you want your Boonie fix, you might as well just go ahead and get those tickets, right, to see me on the road. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any more housekeeping since this is the last episode for the season. Shout out to everyone who got their merch with the code. I will hope to see some of the merch in the audiences of the live show. That's always cool to see you guys wearing the shirt when you come see me live. All right, I don't want to belabor this any longer because I'm really excited about the guest for this week. So again, follow on Instagram, The Boonie Breakdown. And when you share this episode, be sure to use the hashtags The Boonie Breakdown and the hashtag PODIN, PODIN. And as always, if your page is open and unlocked, I will be sure to comment, share, and follow up with you on your thoughts for this episode. All right, so let's get ready to break it down. All right, guys, it's your girl Boonie, and as you know, we're here for episode 100 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I had to think of something special for this episode, and so I said, why not have my favorite 4 people all on one episode? So this week we have Brian on the podcast.
How y'all doing?
We have Sheikah is here.
Hi, guys.
Chrissy is here.
Hey, y'all.
And Kenny's here.
What up? What up?
I already feel like before we even hit record, it was just ridiculous already. I don't know how this is going to go, but I already know y'all are going to enjoy it. So, what the fuck up, everybody?
What's up?
This is long overdue, I feel like.
I do. We've never all been on one episode.
Never.
Brian's eyes is low
I gotta get
already.
closer to my mic.
Brian's still drunk from last
Brian's
night.
still drunk from last night.
Brian came out hot, y'all. And I'm going to just say I've been propositioned and Brian's dropping dick off all summer, so I hear.
Oh, is this the rumor?
No.
Oh, so you just gonna come over here and lie now?
Brian is
not dropping dick off.
People might get the wrong impression. There are standards, so no. This is not gonna be a random drop off.
He's gonna have a little more discretion than Wilt
So
Chamberlain.
how would you go about seeking clientele? Like, since it can't be random. Like, how?
I thought you were trying to make cash.
Yeah, like, because if you try to make money, then is she clean?
Yeah, that's good.
I am not a male prostitute. Do not start that rumor in Baltimore.
All right.
No way.
I'm not sure Kenny is nervous about this episode because he doesn't know if he's going to talk much.
I'm just gonna be laughing a lot. So
Kenny reel in as the voice of reason.
yeah,
We might need
every
it.
once in a while I'll just pop in.
Definitely, but Kenny's having a drink, so
He is sipping
so am
already.
I. Only Kenny and I are drinking right now.
I'll pour up soon.
Yeah, Chrissy is still trying to save a waistline.
Do the most.
So I want to get started. Before we hop in, I just want to say, because I hadn't announced this yet. So at the Baltimore live show, Chrissy and Sheikah will be 2 of our guests. At the Philly live show, y'all got Brian.
Sounds
You
good.
ready?
I'm ready.
Like he's taking the dick on the road. So Philadelphia.
Now, I would sell some dick in Philly.
What's wrong with Baltimore girls?
Don't get me started.
You must not know Philly girls.
Right.
It's a little better quality in Philly.
You think so?
Where?
I used to live there.
We went to school there.
We're like, where?
At least if you don't know all the dicks that they had, you feel a little better about it.
Sorry.
So it's just
Maybe
like,
you went West Philly.
No, I'm just saying Baltimore, you like, oh damn, that's your baby mother.
Well, that's that 1 degree of separation in the
Yeah.
whole
Baltimore is small.
DMV. If you
Yeah.
black, if you went to school, if you Greek, it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
this is
I
true.
never run into past dicks.
I like to meet a girl and think she's wholesome.
Why is that so funny to
So
me?
what
So
about
that you can then turn her into something that you want.
That's track with
In my mind, feel like she comes, but not too much.
How do you gauge that? How do you say?
I don't know. We had the question one time on the podcast. The girl was like, I'm just like a real nasty girl and guys don't call me no more after 3 dates or something. Remember that time?
I do remember that, yes. They
Yeah,
told her
like,
she was too
I
nasty.
gauge it like
Is she
that.
doing
Like,
too much out the gate? Or?
I think so, because I think one of
Yeah,
the
like, I
questions
was-
she said she was doing like anal, like within the first 3 interactions.
I don't
Well,
know
I'm
if
not
she went
gonna
that
touch that
far,
part.
but I think she just was real loose. And like, I want to at least feel like you're loose because it's me and it's
Well,
just
somebody
me.
need
Like,
to tell her that people love hoes
But
too.
don't
'cause I
go
see plenty
too
of hoes
far.
Get wifed.
Yeah.
like it's first date. I ain't even get to make the first move. You already unzipping in my pants. Like, relax.
I kind of feel like guys just think that. I think it depends on how you present yourself. I think dudes think they bring out.
Yeah, I think
Well,
nasty.
every partner is going to bring out something different in you because you're having
Yeah.
sex with different people. So the experience should be.
Yeah, you're not gonna be nasty with everybody.
You're not.
Sheikah.
No.
I didn't say
Well, that's how he doing.
Oh, you the one who be nasty, but
I still think those two have sexual tension.
They do.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody's like, yes.
No question.
My nigga said no.
Yeah,
I just wanted to do it and
He's a
tell us what
liar.
it's like.
do it,
You just wanna
Sheikah.
what?
I said I just wanted to do it so she can tell us what it's like.
If
Oh.
he pay
Do
me,
it.
shit.
If he pay you?
No.
Because he swear I'm gonna have to pay him.
Listen.
I just don't think it works like
Listen.
that.
I think y'all would have an
I ain't paying for
enjoyable
no pussy.
rendezvous.
What if we put together and paid you?
What? Okay.
I'm not paying for no pussy. No.
Y'all gonna have a sponsor for
Yeah, we'll get a sponsor.
Clone Willie?
You just gotta come to DC one day and you might find me. And then we'll see. It's on you.
Oh my God, this should be like you. Y'all remember those reality shows where it was like blind date? I feel like if y'all did this, y'all should go on a date
Like, go to
and we
the
should like
date and
record it. That would be so
That would be
awesome.
hilarious.
Look at your face. You
Nah, 'cause he be
think
trying-
that like
he wants to be low. He want to be on the low. I know it's tight. He a Virgo. I get it.
I don't do Virgos like that.
Y'all gotta do a lunch
Virgo
date.
rising. I'm the same way.
You gotta do the lunch date.
do a lunch date, then call out and go
Ah,
back to work.
Another work day. Pick one. I got 3.
Look at his face. He
He
thinking.
got time now.
He
Yeah.
thinking.
Listen, he free during the day for a few weeks.
Oh, you okay, Brian?
Should we change the subject, Brian?
Yes. Y'all know I'm shy, and all this talk about
I don't even understand how
I'm
you're
sh-
shy.
I'm shy, and all this talk about y'all trying to get me to have sex with Sheikah, posting stuff online about it. Like this is building up a bit much. So what happens? So what happens after I tear her ass down and now she outside my damn door asking? Yeah, you look like
I really do think y'all would have a good time.
I do too.
I do. I just really feel like what I know about both of you.
As long as you both are clear on it, like maybe it's just a one-time deal to see what it's like, and then who knows, it might turn.
I'm
into
really
it.
not even good with stuff like that.
You know?
Not good with what?
Just hooking up one time. I'm really picky, and I like to kiss, so it's like it's got to be a little bit more.
So you don't kiss people that you don't like when you're fucking?
I mean, if I don't like them like that at this point in my life, I don't just be fucking just to
Because
be
that's a
fucking.
different level of interest.
When I was younger, I would fuck you just off the nothing, not even look at your face.
But no, it is a very different level.
Now
of
I'm
intimacy
older,
when you
I'm
kiss
like-
somebody.
I would agree.
It's like I gotta like you, like I gotta wanna you gotta tell me something about your life to make me feel like you gotta draw me in.
But y'all got like basically like 3 years of history at this point.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with what Kenny said.
Y'all have like 3 years
Y'all
of
not
history. at this
But in
point.
that 3 years, it's only been like 3 hours. We've never had a conversation.
That's like a night at the club.
Take her out. What's bad about taking her on a date? if
I don't
she's
take
saying
girls
there's
on
mutual
dates.
interest?
What?
See, this is new nigga shit. This new nigga
You wanted
shit.
it.
No, it's not. Like it's a waste. I've had this conversation several times. It's a waste of money and a waste of time to take women out on dates.
So what do you do? How
So
do
how
you
do
get?
you get to know them?
So my idea of a date: Starbucks, Rita's, Snowball, coffee shop. That's a date.
A date is
A snowball is $2.25.
It's not about the money.
It's not. I get about the conversation.
My thing is, it's about. I feel like
A date
okay,
is effort and planning.
My-
thought. That's it. It doesn't
my
have a dollar.
personality is gonna win. So I need to make sure your personality is just as
Snowball
good.
stands don't even have benches. So
Yes,
when you
they
walk
do.
into the park,
Yes, they do.
Where?
Yeah, the one right on Liberty Road, Island Snowball.
Oh, you go to the little fancy ones. I'm like
Yeah.
on Gilmore Street. It's just
No.
a hut. It ain't even no bench.
I'm not trying to get shot. We'll see your baby father while I'm getting the ball. I'm gonna take you out far
I hate you.
so you can feel special.
Okay, so we doing a snowball date. So you want to take Sheik on a snowball date?
No, let's take Sheikah out of it. There's a listener out there who is feeling like she left out because you throwing all the Sheikah stuff out
Well, the
there.
problem is when you come to live shows, you always bring your sand to the beach.
Well, I ain't-
And I know somebody been there who was trying. Sips.
Be at the next one.
Yeah, I don't think you ever came to one. You haven't come to any of them.
So that
by
means he has to
yourself.
attend the Baltimore one, even though he's live in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm attending.
Okay.
But just don't bring your sand to the beach.
I ain't bringing no sand. I'm
Nah,
showing
he
up.
needs somebody to
So
carry
when
the
did this
supplies
happen?
for.
I
When
lit.
did you become single again?
It's a long story.
When is a long story? 2 months, 6 weeks, 8? You are so difficult for no reason.
It's a long story.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a
next.
long story.
At least 2 months.
But Brian is single. For everyone out there who wants to go buy a ticket to the live show,
Yeah, hop in
come
the
and shoot
bed
your shot.
Shoot it.
I also noticed you've been back on your personal IG too, but I ain't gonna go there.
No, I had took a hiatus to build up the business page a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Because black people don't follow your business page.
They don't.
And they don't want to order shit online. They just hit you in your DM like, yo, I need that hat. Like, yeah, hit the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
There's a
that.
whole process for that.
It is.
I can't just cash app you? No, I need that shipping money.
So I got a random question. People just send me random questions because I feel like they just want to get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask y'all, and then I'm gonna do it. If you could put together your ideal threesome, any celebrity, who would it be? I'm gonna let Kenny think because he married, so I know you don't think about these things often. But we're gonna start with Sheikah because she looks like she's really thinking about it.
I'll give 2 options. I think. Shit, this is hard. I never thought about it, honestly.
I had neither.
Rihanna and who would I like with Rihanna?
Are you gonna go another girl or a guy?
That's what I'm trying to decide. Rihanna and
Boonie.
I do love her.
I would do Rihanna. I don't know who. You know what? I would fuck with Rihanna and Tiana too.
Oh.
That seems hot. And then I've always wanted to bone Ice Cube, right? But I don't know who I would pair him with. Ooh, no, that's gross.
His son? I was thinking that. As soon as you said it, I'm like, well, the junior.
That's what I'm gonna stick with.
I was
Because
thinking to go with
that's
this.
off the cuff.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chrissy.
See, my only celebrity crush isn't somebody that I would just want to fuck. He's like my ideal everything. But for the circumstance, I would say y'all already know it's David Banner.
Mm-hmm.
And probably...
The Hotep nigga?
Huh?
Hotep? Hotep David
Well,
Banner?
he borders on Hotep. But he just has that raw alpha male energy.
Okay.
And that's what does it for me. That street smart, but still book smart. So it would be David Banner and probably, is it Malia? The stripper?
Malik Yoba?
No.
Malia.
I'm not.
That's what I thought she was about to say.
2 men is a train. Okay.
Malik Yoba.
Nah,
It is.
it's a threesome. I hate when people do
They
that.
can't.
I think a train is
No,
if
because-
one goes, leaves the room, and then the other one
No,
comes
to
in.
me,
Hopping on,
if
hopping
it's
on.
multiple people have to line up to get in the pussy, no matter how it
The
happens.
train is more
No,
like,
you could be like
if it's like a
this,
bunch of us
that.
and we just taking turns, but if we like in the room with you at the same time, we just G'd you down.
But anyway, I was not saying Malik Yoba.
Not Malik
I
Yoba.
was saying Malia Michaels or Malaya, however you say it.
Malaya.
Stripper from Texas with
Okay.
the amazing ass.
She does have a nice ass.
Yeah, her
All right,
body-
Brian.
I don't even be crushing on celebrities like that.
You always gotta be so different.
I'm serious. Like I don't have none. But if what
Give
was
us
the
some
girl?
thought and we'll come back.
Rihanna,
Girl.
Rihanna and Aisha Curry.
Actor.
Yo,
All right, we're gonna put a pin on that, Kenny.
Circle back.
Well, I only get to pick one, clearly.
Why?
you bringing your
Just
wife?
act like your wife don't exist.
No,
We love you.
celebrity, so
You bringing
it's
your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
This is a chance
You're
for
such
you
a good
to,
guy, Kenny.
Well,
This is a chance for you to soar your royal oats.
Is that the question? See, I thought when she said that, like,
No, I'm just saying because you don't think about it often. Because you
Oh,
have.
ever.
My bad. Well, go ahead and say it's one is not your wife. Go.
one is not.
One is not your wife.
So my personal, I'd probably say Nia Long and Jelly from Philly.
Oh, interesting. Mine would be Rihanna and Trevante.
Ooh. Yeah.
Javante Davis?
No, the guy from Moonlight.
From
Most people know him now
I'm
from,
like Lil Tank.
Bird Box. But
Oh, Bird
yeah,
Box,
yeah,
the
yeah.
dark skinned guy.
for all of those homophobic followers.
You
they
said
couldn't watch
Moonlight?
Moonlight.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
on
is.
all them.
It's coming in Netflix.
I don't know.
Watch it.
I don't think
I watch
Trevante's
TV.
gay.
Yeah, Trevante is fine.
Yeah.
He's young.
He is
like
young.
25,
I
right?
thought they were all.
Well, is he gay for real? I didn't think he was
he's
gay.
in real life.
Well,
Oh, he says
I don't
29.
think he's gay, but if he is,
As our producer is Googling, is Trevante Rhodes gay?
Wife.
as we all wait in anticipation. Like,
I just don't want to see him go on to a white woman.
Yeah, but he's fine as shit.
He is fine.
Would you rather him be?
It's just funny who y'all think is so fine.
No, he's not gay.
He's not gay. Bam. All right, those are my three. So
that's nice.
So Brian mentioned Mrs. Carey. I haven't talked about it on the podcast because one, I hadn't watched the whole fucking episode with Jada Pinkett.
I don't need to see it.
But she's just fucking annoying. Like every time she opens her mouth, it's always something that just annoys me.
Because my friend calls her Judgy Wudgy the Bear. I used to have a respect for Aisha because I think that she was a dope wife, mom, businesswoman. Yeah. But again, her sentiment, I mean, I don't see a problem with what she said. And I didn't watch it. I just saw through social media that she said that she just wants to still feel desired as a woman is what I took the summary to be. And I don't see a problem with that because even if you are in a relationship or you're married, you want to know that somebody out there still think you got it. But
fuck that.
I do think that we'll get back to that.
No, we didn't get back to it.
Because niggas do that shit all the time. Will be at the bar shooting their shot just to see if they still can.
Nah.
And got a whole relationship. But anyway, let me finish my thoughts.
That's different.
All of that, I say all of that to say, but her statements on women before is kind of what's put a bad taste in my mouth.
Exactly.
Like, if you want a man, you should be fully covered or like that judgy, preachy shit is what lost it for me.
I would agree.
I mean, that's why ain't nobody trying to holler at her because she always wrapped all up. But my question is the KG, right? You know, as a married man, are you comfortable with your wife feeling like she still want to get hit on to make her feel like she's still got it or feel attractive?
So I don't think before, I don't think I was comfortable with it, but I think I have more of an understanding now that it isn't about me. It's more about like just making sure that like guys, like we still want to feel like you still got it to some extent. And I think women, even after getting married or after having kids, probably still want to know that. So even if like your husband may feel like you are the most beautiful person in the world and you try to make them feel appreciated to an extent, that is enough, but it's not always enough.
You're such a nice guy. Fuck that.
Look. You're saying, I think what happens with women is that when women become or get in a relationship, married, have kids, women have a tendency of losing themselves and losing their identity. And I think it's more so of, I want to feel like me again, and like maybe that attention will hone in because yes, my husband should feel that way. Yes, my kids love me, but outside of that, who am I and where am I? Yeah. And you want to show up.
Look at Brian's face.
I think at least from my side, looking in with her stuff, I think the only reason that I was like, I'm not really a fan of this was because of the platform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think what people miss, because I didn't watch it, but what I heard was it's like they were having a conversation about, your man gets all these attention and how do you deal with that? And it was like a sidestep, like, and I wish I got that type of attention too. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, oh God, I'm thinking about this all the time, but everything.
I mean, it's just like, so my thing is, do y'all really need the good morning beautiful? I said that the other day.
The text
a bunch of dudes in your DM every day. Good morning beautiful. Oh, you so pretty. Damn, you look good. I thought this shit was annoying.
No,
but I think y'all secretly like this shit.
No, honestly,
from somebody who you want it from.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're married, so you shouldn't be wanting it from anybody. I sent Aisha a DM after that.
I'm sure you did.
What you say?
I'm like nothing ignorant. I just said out of respect for your husband, we fall back. But the next time if you're in Baltimore, you want to go get a crab cake or something, hit your boy up.
But listen, you're posing this question to a bunch of single women, not a married man. Right. The thing is, we get attention all the time, and honestly, it's either aggravating when it's not from the person you want it to be from. Like, I can be busy as hell at work all day, and I have a guy now that's doing it, like texting me constantly and calling babe and boo and all of this stuff all early, and it aggravates the fuck out of me. But if he was the guy that I wanted it to be from, I would make the time to respond.
It wouldn't bother you. It's the same thing where you say people are thirsty when you don't like them, right?
But my thing is, like, so in that situation, as a married woman, when is that text message going to make you smile? Oh, Idris said, Aisha, you looking good today. I feel like the problem with a lot of relationships is that men don't respect other men and women don't respect other women. So in that sense that you're married, you should appreciate the fact that, yo, people got mad respect for my husband, that they don't go at me like that. Because I feel like that's the reason. It's not like she a bad looking chick, or I mean, she's not selling sex or nothing like that, because she should conduct herself as a wife.
Yeah.
But that's self-respect.
Yeah, but
she mean it like in passing. Like you're at the gas station, so like.
But my thing is,
no, niggas, everybody know who the fuck you are.
But no, not even that. When does she live a life that regular men have access to her?
Nobody.
She's not pumping gas, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna holler at you sitting courtside at your husband's game. Like, when do you
have that free moment?
And I think part of it is
turning 30. I think she has that 30 plus.
And she been with the same nigga since she was 15.
That's what I was gonna say. She hasn't dated. She hasn't had any attention outside of his. So I think
15, 14, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
that's insane. Like half her life, she's been with the same
But
guy.
the thing
She just wants somebody to wild out.
The thing that she realized, maybe she just wanted her man to come home and give it to her a little more aggressively as a result.
Because I think too, I saw another clip from the episode where I think somebody asked, like, does he get angry? And she was like, no. Like, she looked frustrated that he just stays here.
So
He's even killed.
Maybe there's something else that's happening in their relationship, and she want him to know, like, if you don't want this, somebody else will. But again, that's the platform, like Brian said, the one thing I agree with that he said is it was just the wrong platform.
Yeah, and she could have kept that.
I mean,
could have. A lot of things she said she could have kept, but I think she thought that she would maybe relate.
Yeah, and it was a vulnerable space. Yeah.
Women that
Jada and them.
But I feel like Jada be all fake, like she Ayanla.
She got that line.
Jada don't feel that way because Jada's like, I get my attention plus some. So
no, but Jada did say she felt that way when it was her 40th birthday, and Will put everything together for her. She felt like, I didn't want this.
Yeah, that's not what she wanted.
This was for you.
Well, she said that about their entire lifestyle.
Yeah.
That he built
Which
a
is
life
probably
that
why
he
they
wanted
be
from him.
And then sometimes too, like, I know as someone who does not have the access to millions of dollars like these women, it's like, oh, woe is me. He built me $1 million compound. Like, shut the fuck up. Right now? Yeah. And so it's hard to relate to people when you're complaining about things that most people can never even imagine.
And to your point, I was gonna say this earlier. I forgot it, but that was the point I was gonna make. It's like she doesn't realize like what she's seeking really ain't what she want in these shit. Like this single shit where you are getting this random attention that don't lead to no follow through or no actions. Like what does that really do for you? Nothing.
Yeah,
so I should stay where you at, boo.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, this ain't what the fuck you want.
And then I got mad too, and I'm not even a sports person. Like, you out here running your mouth during the playoffs. Don't mess up this man, because he about to get you more money.
Right.
That was a good.
That was my other point.
That shit fired his ass up though. He been on fire since then, so he good.
That's because KD ain't been playing. You ain't never seen KD with a woman. I bet y'all ever seen KD with a woman other than his mama?
That's a point.
He didn't have something. He just don't show him.
Well, didn't Rihanna fuck KD?
I don't.
Yeah, and she still wasn't with him.
Like a one time.
Or was she fucking a friend? Because she posted him and his friend that got shot.
Oh
The guy that got shot.
Yeah, down in
Didn't he
Atlanta.
fuck everybody though? Like
Maybe she
fucked
fucked a friend. Maybe she didn't fuck
somebody
him.
who knew him. Right?
That's crazy too. That you had access to Rihanna and your lackey friend got to fuck him.
But maybe his friend had something he didn't.
Yeah, I never look at KD in that way.
Men think
He
that
never had no haircut.
He doesn't brush
Listen,
his
he
hair.
don't.
Yo, and that's the thing. Like being a DC native, I really feel like he should
have a fresh cut.
Well, there's this
Brush that
stigma
shit.
around a lot of DC athletes because what's the one Vernon, whatever, like
Vernon Day. Oh,
yeah,
now y'all going too far. Y'all know I don't do sports.
Our suspect. See KD with a woman.
Really? And who else is there? Somebody else. They just skipped my mind. But yeah, I don't know. KD does look rough, but I appreciate it.
So I have a question
Brush
for
your head,
Kenny
dog.
and Brian, since we're talking about sports. Do you guys like look at female athletes like, damn, she fine?
There's some out there.
Absolutely.
There's some out there. Oh, there's some
like
out there.
who?
What was that basketball player that
What's the one? The one little short
Skylar
joint,
from-
Skylar Dig,
Skylar,
Sky
yeah.
Dig 5 at Sky Dig 5. Oh yeah. Yep. Skylar Diggins. Like, you know what? Notre Dame put out a lot of pretty.
Yeah, their coach.
Their coach.
The coach,
And
the
it's another
assistant
little
coach.
young joint there now. It's like two twins that play. It's a lot of sexy basketball
the
players
Hernandez
that's
twins.
not.
They've turned into Instagram models now.
Look at other sports.
Who are the Hernandez twins?
Is it no Gonzalez twins?
What school are you at?
They went to UNLV, but now they just be on the gram.
So I mean, it's definitely female athletes, and then it's like now that like everybody's working out. I mean, the athletic body is really attractive.
Even some of them that don't like dudes. Like they still.
They don't have to like dudes for you to be attracted to.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you like.
Yeah, it's some studs that's kind of.
Yeah, Mimi girl is fine.
He'll say it that way.
What's the nigga that wanted to fuck Young and May? Like
I don't know. That black.
Yeah,
But the girl Mimi date is cute. She real pretty.
Oh, from Love and Hip Hop. Yeah. I can't think of her name. I've totally given up on the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Like I didn't even know that Atlanta was on.
Yeah, Sheikah, that's why I can't fuck you. You still watch Love and Hip Hop.
I have Love and Hip Hop on 8:00 on Monday so that I don't go to fuck the bed before 9. That is only.
If you want me to fuck you, please don't tell me you watch reality TV.
What I watch got shit to do with it. I'm smart as
I guarantee you most of the chicks
I got a whole degree.
they would watch reality TV.
It's gonna let me know about how she's gonna act after I get the box. So if she watched that ratchet TV.
Do they follow the shade room?
Adrian, have I ever shared a story?
It's all the same.
Wilded it out.
Never.
On some dick, and I've had some very nice dick.
Oh, you had the pussy jump.
Yes.
No, I don't even think my dick is that good. I think it's.
Yes, you do.
I do. You're right. But
Yes, you do. What'd you say earlier?
I feel like it's.
What'd you tell me earlier?
It's the.
How
Total,
you going? What you was going to do? It was something about my mouth.
that wasn't me fucking you. I said I was gonna make love to your mouth.
Gonna make love slowly
To your mouth.
to my mouth.
That's it.
So I feel
God.
Like very
How do you
happy
say
with
that
it.
to someone on a Sunday morning?
No. With this dick in my window, like I'm looking out the car, like true. That's
Thanks.
what's up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, do I have to have sex with you if you give me head?
Wait, what?
So he trying to. That's
a
like
very
You
valid
didn't went
question.
from fucking
So-
to just sucking your dick. No, I'm not just sucking your dick.
So you're saying you can just get your dick sucked and you don't have to fuck someone?
I mean, I can't just.
If I come,
I'm
I'm going to sleep.
I was fucking. Y'all know I was fucking, but I got hit twice. I got hit. It was like, thank you so much. So
Women do it all the time.
Yo, Chrissy looks so disgusting.
No, because women do it all the time. How many times have y'all got hit, pulled your pants up, and told the nigga get out?
A couple.
Couple.
I've only done that to one guy that I had no
Couple.
intention of fucking.
Yeah, I had one guy that I just never fucked. That's all his purpose
and I
was.
never
Like,
wanted
get
to.
out.
And he
Yeah, that's
begged,
really
and I'm
suck.
like, well, if you want to.
Yeah,
Now, I will say
Yeah, he
this.
asked to.
I had to push the nigga off of me. Like, his
Oh,
mouth was
yeah, that's-
amazing.
yeah.
But it also let me know that his dick wasn't going to be up to par. So I had no
Agreed.
desire. 'Cause
Probably.
for me,
But see, he fucked
no,
up
he
because
finished
while he
my
was eating, he was supposed to already be
Put
ready.
his dick out.
well, he
Yeah.
could've
No,
been
'cause that's
ready,
what
but
y'all
he
He's
wasn't
supposed to be like,
It was just out though.
I wish y'all could have seen the visual.
We should have been recording this somewhere in the corner.
it's a move you gotta do.
No.
Why you eating pussy?
But he knew. He knew.
I know the
Because
move.
this is my thing.
But I feel like I'm about to say
Your
the
dick
same
is
thing. I'm gonna
just
let
go
Chrissy say it. I'm gonna let Chrissy
We
say
always
it.
say the same thing, but the thing is, head these days is a prerequisite for both of us. But after you make me come, you have
No.
to fuck me and fuck me
What do
good.
you mean?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not eating everybody pussy.
No, but you just said you
But
were
you're also saying
having
you're not
sex
fucking
with everybody. So
everybody
if you want to have
either.
sex with them, you
So you
might
already
as well
used
use
the
pussy.
discretion.
Yeah, but I mean, I might.
But I feel like men who know they have a good stroke game.
Feel like
No, they
No,
don't
they
have. They
don't
don't feel like they
pussy.
don't have to eat.
I will tell you, I
and
had
I would
one
feel
of
like
them.
some of the ones who have really good mouth game
young.
probably can't get their dick hard.
I
So
had one.
yeah.
I was young, and the
What?
last time we had sex, he ate me out, and I was like, I'm so thankful because it was that amazing that the combo. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was
I
good.
need both.
I'm so thankful. Hold on, you said I'm so thankful and went to sleep. Like thank you, thank you, Lord Jesus.
That was it. Or did you?
Hold on.
In my head, I was
so thankful.
I thought you said that shit out loud. Hold on. Okay.
I didn't say it out loud at all. No, I mean.
I wish a motherfucker would.
How are you gonna say somebody would, but you up here talking about just having somebody?
You don't know what you want. I get it.
Huh?
There's nothing about that that's mutual.
What? Just having my dick
Just
sucked?
having somebody suck
Some
your
girls
dick.
just like to suck dick.
I can like to suck dick, and there's sometimes where I can do it, and that's it. But that's in an established relationship. I'm not out here just off the street giving no niggas.
Like, if you never fucked me, I'm not just sucking your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I might just sneak the head and run. Like if
So
I
you on some fuck shit?
I mean, if I come, shit.
Grown.
Hold on, so I'm not out in the streets like that. So so y'all go. It goes full fucking before anything else now.
No, but it can. Here's the thing.
Okay.
If you decide, like, if you out or whatever, and you decide that you want to, have a one-nighter, you might just fuck. You might just fuck because you don't know them like that. You may be unsure.
Oh, you might just fuck because you don't know them like that.
I'm confused.
Lord,
I'm confused.
I mean, so you put a condom on. Don't act like you niggas don't do it.
I'm asking.
Do it. And since you don't eat everybody's pussy, so that
you don't kiss everybody.
Right. So there's no kissing, there's no eating, there's no sucking.
Okay.
But y'all might fuck. Maybe y'all fucked in the bathroom. Maybe you ain't had time for all that. I don't know.
I still want to fuck in the bathroom.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
That's why I want to do it.
I haven't fucked in the bathroom.
Why are you the judgment on your face, son?
I feel like Aisha Curry.
No.
Y'all some hoes.
Aisha was probably
Hoes.
some hoes, but you're not even
Hoes.
down in the church bathroom, okay?
Yeah.
Hoes.
No, but I just think people do that. But again, if we're gonna have sex, we might as well do it all. We're both gonna get oral. We're gonna do it all.
It's a session.
It's a hello.
Yeah, I do think sessions are it. I have not done that type of activity in quite some time, but it has been done. Wonder where that guy is.
On my hiatus, I told Chrissy, it's not the worst. I told Chrissy it's not the worst to catch a little head while you're on your dick hiatus because it keeps you,
But I feel like it's kind of like.
So hold on.
If I do anything, it's gonna lead me to.
But I got that.
So I have a question for
That's the dumbest shit too. That dick
Hold
hiatus.
on. When you're on can I ask you a question?
Kenny has a question.
I have a question. So when you're on a
promised
hiatus,
tomorrow.
when you're on a hiatus, no, but she said
it happens that way.
Okay, but if you're on a hiatus and you're like, oh, I'll take mouth, that you cut it off at that, you like, all right, nigga, bye.
Yes.
It happened.
That's some silly ass shit.
See, I don't agree.
Where do y'all meet these guys?
I was on hiatus for 2 years. One guy I was attempting to date, we call him Mr. Marcus, because that's who he looked like. And he begged me. Now, I knew.
Sucker.
Because he had an aversion, much like Brian, to dating.
Okay.
That,
this wasn't
That he wasn't about nothing.
So when he did it, and I told him that this is probably be the last time I'll see you. He gave me head. He pulled his stick out. His stick was just out though. Like, all right, your dick's here. Thank you. That's enough. The second time I was on vacation.
So I only had a hiatus for a year one time. Kenny and Brian, have you ever gone an extended period of time without sex?
Jesus.
On purpose.
I did one time.
How long? 3 weeks?
I want to say it was like maybe like 3 weeks. No, I'm serious. I forgot what I did. Oh, I had I got caught cheating on my girlfriend, and
That'll do it.
I was hurt, but I couldn't make myself cry, so I was like, I'm just not gonna do nothing. And I think it was like 3 weeks in, I was on my in my mind, I was like, if I don't have sex with nobody, maybe she'll take me back, and then when she take me back, it'll be a lot of cum, and she'll feel like I ain't been fucking nobody.
So you did a strategic hiatus, okay?
I was young.
Ken had sex for 3 weeks or more. I mean, in your whole life.
When did you start?
Fifth.
When did you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you start fucking young?
Kenny, how long?
I was like 20. I was like, I don't know. I was like 23, 24, something like that. And I remember like I got jammed up, and I was like shit. So I was like, we're on a 3-week hiatus. Me and my homeboy had met some chicks out. I was living in Philly. And I remember it was like probably like one of my first big girls. And this chick had like.
You remember your first big girl?
No, because my homeboy was like, she bringing a friend. She get there, I'm like, fuck, that's the one from the bar. So she get there, I'm like, damn. And she really thought she was the shit too. And I was just like, I don't even fuck girls that like this. But I knew it was no date, nothing.
You ain't kiss her, I'm guessing.
Nope. Nah. So I just was like, what's up? I'm trying, so she was giving me some head, and she keep going. And I don't really come from head like that. So I was like, fuck it. Grab the condom and just.
This episode of the Boonie Breakdown is sponsored by Clona Willy and Clona Pussy. They make DIY molding kits that are ethically sourced and hand assembled in Portland, Oregon. Now, you guys know, I wouldn't put you guys onto something that I haven't done myself. I've used both kits, both the Clona Willy and the Clona Pussy, and it's so bomb. Clona Willy and Clona Pussy allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to make an exact replica of a penis or vulva into a functioning sex toy at home. Yes, you heard me right. It's nothing more amazing than having your own personalized sex toy from your favorite boo, your favorite smasher, whoever. It doesn't matter. I mean, personally, I almost thought about hitting that old thing and being like, can I send you a kit? And you send it back. Don't get into trouble like me, okay? But all the materials are 100% body safe. And here's the good part. If you use the code BOONIE on www.cloneawilly.com, clonawilly.com for 20% off your order. That's right. Use code BOONIE. The link can be found in the show notes, also over on theboonieBreakdown.com. Now you guys know that that's some ratchet fun.
Beat it up.
Just to break down.
Beat it up.
Just to break race.
To break down.
He always selling dick just to fuck him up real quick.
How? You can't.
You don't know that.
That's why when y'all said the whole Aisha Curry shit about, see, that's the difference between women talking about, I want to see if I still got it. I never fucking lost it. So why would I ever have to feel like I got it? I walk in the room, whether I got a girl or not, I know I
Just a hoe. You're different.
The stamina goes away. We hit our peak after y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all approach 40 and
it's 30 plus is.
Yo, the libido over 30 plus as a woman
Let me
is.
tell you, it's
People
insane.
talked about it, but good God Almighty.
We need a pill. We need a pill to calm that bitch down.
Yes,
all the time.
Meanwhile,
Shut up,
Viagra
Brian.
is funded
Right.
with millions
Right.
of dollars by the government, but they want to.
So, Kenny, how long have you ever gone?
I probably say a couple months.
damn.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed because we didn't.
Kenny's such a nice guy.
We done done whole years.
Yeah.
Listen,
years?
I am currently on day 501.
The
Ain't
fuck?
that,
Fill my tank.
And you gonna break me down? Fuck out of here.
Hey, periods don't go away.
yeah, you don't
First
lose
two
it.
rounds,
It's like riding a
the
bike.
best, but no.
It's like
All
riding a
built
bike.
up.
He
said he going to sleep after the first one.
Right.
I'm going to sleep after the first one.
So all you giving is one round.
I mean, you wake me up.
Sleep for how long?
He said you can wake me up.
That means suck his dick to wake up? Is that
Huh?
that means suck your dick to get you back up?
I mean, all I need, I'm one and done. I don't need all of that extra 2-3 round shit. Fuck that.
Whatever
For
magic that God created and men
Why
that can
not?
come and then
I mean,
come
I'm gonna
back.
make
As our producer holds up a note, that's why men my age love older women.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that is.
Yeah, I'm not fooling with this man.
That's
Look.
funny.
that first round is gonna be decent enough. You good? I'm good. Let me get some sleep.
Yeah, but it don't even be about it not being decent. It's
The first
just
round
that
don't last
it's
more
just
than 5 minutes.
Who?
about 5 minutes later, you're like, woo.
No,
I could
definitely
do
longer than
something.
5
Why
minutes.
guys, both y'all went.
No. I'm with you. I completely understand.
The first round is not going to do anything.
No,
But
the first
are-
round should be longer than 5 minutes. You gotta have dick control.
No, I'm just saying when that
Dick
time
control.
goes.
Dick
I was
control.
thinking
Gotta have dick control. Gotta have dick control.
All right,
You gotta
people
pace yourself. Like you gotta pace yourself when you get in it. That's why these young boys like him be fucking off fast. You gotta go in slow. Take your time.
Nobody said we was fucking all fast.
Go in
Fast.
slow. Take your time. Survey the room. Look at some shit going on. Get your mind right.
So this session is how long though? So what, 25?
No, I mean, it's not a time limit. It's about how many times you feel like she's satisfied. Once she, come once or twice, you see a certain level of satisfaction, she might just whisper in your ear, come in my pussy, daddy. And then you be like, okay, now it's time. I can let this motherfucker go. I've been holding it.
I ain't never asked those.
If you throw the Z on it, then it's really ready to blow off. Zaddy, no.
See?
Hey, did you intend for this? I feel like
Look, this is not. Whenever I record with any of you guys, it never is what I intended generally for it to be. But it always comes out great.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, no, I
get it.
It's all about chemistry.
It
If
is.
you got a certain chemistry, I mean,
very
chemistry
true.
is the biggest part of it all.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And I feel like
That's
people
what makes
get
it.
caught up in, your sexual chemistry should start even before you ever get in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Intimacy starts throughout the day. That's another tip for y'all young boys out there. Hey, you wanna make
Kissing them in the mouth.
because listen, I'm like
Y'all quote that. Put that on your next.
I posted this before. I'm a lover savage. I'm into intimacy, affection, all of that. But I still might fuck the shit out you, choke you, and then just walk out.
It's about balance.
But the thing is balance. So my thing is, if you got your woman out there, or girl you really interested into, send her a nice text message. Don't be on that inbox fuck shit. Get her number. Be a man. Approach her. Then after you get it, send her flowers to her job one day. Send her an edible arrangement. And then send her a nice text. Go on Amazon, get you that picnic basket, the book bag joint. Take out on a nice picnic. You ain't gotta spend these money at these dates. That's what these fuck boys be doing. So they take them out for a steak and taking them to these weak ass chain restaurants. Take her ass somewhere she ain't been, like the Rita's Far Out, Snowball Stand.
The Rita's out on Liberty Road.
But no,
y'all saw that meme of Shannon Sharp when he's like, when you're in her DMs and he look all angelic.
Oh yeah.
He got the black in his mouth and the bottle of Henny.
Yeah, so it's like, really, you gotta do this shit. Even if you're going to take her on a date. Now, like, if I'm taking a chick on a date, we not going to no like Outback or Fridays or some shit like that. Like, y'all gotta step your game up. It's just some little local, nice little pub with good burgers and fries. You ain't gotta try whiner and diner. She don't even want that steak. Everybody want that vegan shit now anyway. Take her to a nice little vegan restaurant, $10 a piece. It's not how much money you spend.
It's about
It's about no, it ain't even about the
Land of Kush. They good, but everybody else.
No, Grindhouse right around the corner.
In DC.
I only been there for like a smooth.
Grindhouse, my spot on Frederick Road.
Look at you.
Look,
Sprout.
all the locations to pop up on him, ladies.
But
Sprout.
Sprout.
I go to
Yeah,
around the corner farmhouse.
Sprout on Frederick Road is a good spot.
Okay.
They got juices in there too.
So
Shout out to my man Enzo.
Black home.
Yeah, black on Enzo. But it's not about how much you spend. It's more about the quality of the date. So chicks,
I would agree.
Chicks at this age are not. You could go buy your own self a steak. You can take your own self.
I have a question
Chris.
for
Make
Kenny.
my time worth it, because
Yeah. So the conversation.
Look,
The
Kenny don't be
conversation.
talking.
I was supposed to say 10 words.
All right, I have a question for Kenny though.
like 6.
Since you've been married now for 5 years, right? Yeah, it's like 5 years or 6 years.
Almost 6.
Almost 6.
Oh, congrats.
So my question is to you: what's a date night for you and your what's a date you plan for you and your wife?
That's a good question.
I think it varies. So, I mean, so let me think. So I mean, we could do stuff at home, too, because we have kids. So like, if I want to cook, then like that's the difference. I think making her plate and like cooking something like that means something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I mean, if we go out, I think we do dinner. We try to do things like different cities, like
that's nice.
Go different places. Like we have the kids free in like a week or so.
Look, he already got it on the calendar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how important is your date night with the babysitter?
So here's the thing. So
babysitter.
learning process, because the kids turn 4 tomorrow. So there's a process of like, you focus on the kids too much and then you kind of get away from that. So trying to figure out like making sure that there's a balance now. So I have some things in mind for that time period where they're gone. Concert. Concert, little music.
That's fine.
Y'all like real for real old married people.
We are,
I ain't make it that
My
long.
parents actually.
How long were you married?
I was married on paper for 5 years, but 3 years like in the house, grinding it out with the kids. But that's the part where you have the kids, everything changes. Like, so I will say like our relationship was built on like sex and drinking and partying, like happy hours all the time. Then boom, you had the kids. You don't get that time to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So now it's like, well, I'm gonna go out, then you can go out, or we can go out together, but you gotta get a babysitter. Then the babysitter called, the baby just threw up, she won't sleep, she crying, you like, fuck, should have gave her that fucking Benadryl before we left. Shit like that. But I mean, it's just different. So you can put that on top of everyday life with stress of bills and relationships. Shit get boring, shit get old. Then all of a sudden you look up and it's like nowadays everything we do is instantaneous. Like I tell people, we the microwave generation.
Yeah.
You know, our parents, they got a job. They stayed there for 30 years with a pension.
I don't know how.
They
Bless
bought a
them.
house. They bought a house. They made all 30 years worth of payments.
Yeah.
They got a car. They paid it off before they even looked at a new one. We get a car this year. They changed the body style. We upgrading.
Yeah.
But see,
We
that's
get a
the
house.
thing.
We want a new. Oh, they building a house across the street with an open floor plan. Let's sell this one.
But I think that's the thing that's doing our generation a disservice, and that's
Yeah.
particularly what's making dating so hard. And we said this before.
And social media.
Because everything feels so transactional. So why should I be satisfied with who I have when there could be bigger, better, brighter out
Yeah.
there? So no one is looking at what they have in front of them. They're always looking for next best. And that
And-
shit sucks.
Yeah.
And when you want to feel a little attention, like Aisha, all you gotta do is post a pic, and then you get a bunch of, oh, you look so
Likes and
fucking
heart
good,
eyes.
da 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 da.
It's
And
over.
see, that's like,
Selfies get niggas in your DMs all day, even though
Yeah.
they
All
ain't purpose.
day.
Yeah.
Put a new profile
and
pic.
or you
hey.
just post a story. It's even more discreet.
Yeah.
And Instagram and Facebook has made it even more
Yep.
easier for you to hold online.
That's
My
a good
question for
point.
y'all
So
is-
now it's like, don't even nobody see you liking this person's page.
You
All
can
they
be
see
in
is you
there, just
You can be-
message,
Some people-
message back and forth.
It's like, I know some creeps, they got like one post ever.
But
Like, yo,
on their page,
one
they're
post,
Following
you
1,000.
following
7,000 followers, yeah.
No, they following 3,000
Right.
and got like 20 followers, but they just be on there like, yo, shorty, look at this, I bet shorty, and then they'll say something like, I ain't the social media type, and y'all dumbasses fall for it. I've had women tell me like,
Every woman is still doing their investigation.
every
You know.
woman, they be like, I don't mess with dudes who be online.
Some
Shut the
bitches-
fuck
some
up.
women say-
He not online.
Yeah, everybody's online.
He's not online, or he don't have a Facebook or Instagram
everybody
because he
does.
got that street baby out there, and he don't want nobody to follow. Like they said, like a dude is more like here, like you a real nigga, or you more thorough because you don't have social media.
That's funny.
Like that shit is dumb to me. Like, oh, you know, real niggas don't be on social media. Shut the fuck up.
So Chrissy was about to say something. What were you about to say?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember what we.
You asking
what
us
was I
something.
trying to interject?
You asking me,
was talking
you asking
about
us something.
Yeah, you were gonna ask the men.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
I think. So yeah, I don't know.
She forgot.
You gotta
But I
stop
do
smoking with
think
Sheikah.
Social media. Stop smoking with Sheikah. Stop
She
smoking
was
with Sheikah.
Stop smoking with Sheikah.
I don't.
She
You don't
So
smoke?
my thing is though, I do think social
Good.
media
Don't
has
be like her.
warped shit a lot.
It has.
But I never even thought about what you were saying about the Instagram stories until you just said it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I can't imagine how many people like just hop in your shit. Like,
Oh.
and you know what I mean? But
Listen.
like,
Oh my God,
I wouldn't
that's
even
my
want to.
shit.
I wouldn't even want to know. Like,
Yeah.
But people like you be married and you still get it. Like I would be married and somebody like, oh, you know, and this is another thing I have an issue with social media with. It's access to too many people that you don't need access to.
Yeah.
You look up and down your timeline. It's not a 1,000, but it's a lot of people you fucked. And like
I
you
see.
said with
Yeah.
the good dick meter and all that shit, like
seen it.
somebody sit
You
there,
see.
see you post a picture, pussy jump a little bit. Hey, how you been?
Temptation.
Just that little interaction right there can start up a whole nother
You
session.
still have
I don't follow
access.
none of the
Yeah,
niggas I used to
access.
follow. And I think
But
that's
But you
why
would
I
not
don't-
have access
No,
to
but
these
you-
people if not.
No, but the
And I
thing
think
is,
that's
you can
why I
have the
don't follow
access.
anybody I used to fuck with.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can have the
That's
access,
probably
but
smart.
the only thing
That's
that makes
probably
you
smart.
act is still an act of interest. If
Yeah.
you aren't over it, past it, done. Like
No, I mean I don't usually dip back.
men
But the whole point
men
is
tend to keep
I'm
that
speaking
more open
overall.
than we do.
I feel like
I'm
we
speaking
typically
overall.
do.
If you want to find somebody you haven't seen in a while,
Oh,
or
yeah, you can.
all of a
I
sudden
feel
this
like that's
person's
a
starting to
main
look good to you again, they're right there. They're in your face.
It
That's
is.
social media.
I feel like women, we tend, like, when we're done, we will cut off, we will
Yeah.
block, we will delete.
Well, I'm
But
not
men
blocking.
keep that
You're gonna
open.
Yeah, I was just on friends.
I just stopped
I've been
deleting
blocked.
numbers because I will always get somebody hit.
I mean, honestly, like we wrote about this
Yeah.
ages ago, the
Yes.
random text.
Yes, I remember.
And like now, it's like it's probably the random DM. Like we just got upgraded, but like
Yeah,
niggas will
right
always.
They always.
They'll
do.
always
Like,
pop
niggas
back in.
always
I'll be
come
like, block me
Like,
back,
she just
bitch.
said, women are usually when we're done, we're done. Like I
Yeah.
can follow an ex right now and be glad for the progress that I see now.
Agreed.
Oh, you're married now. Oh, you have a kid.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not
We,
down.
I mean, we
I
like that
just
too.
blocked
I'm like that. I
the
mean,
No,
I'm like,
but there are a lot of dudes that honestly, like when they
no,
lose
I
their
just
chick,
blocked
they
the
go
other
back.
nigga.
They're not like, oh, let me
They
hit
don't.
out
I just
And,
blocked
like-
this guy on Instagram.
My thing
He
is-
almost tried to ruin my life. He's married now. We don't know. I didn't already blocked him on Facebook, but I started to see his name pop up viewing my Instagram stories. I'm like, oh, bitch, mind your business. Like, I was trying to be polite and not block you, but now you want to be in my business.
And see this?
I'm blocking you.
I'm kind
you
of
married. Be over
around.
there.
I kind of support Instagram hiding like count and hiding certain things.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I feel like that's going to change everything. If they do make that broadly,
I think so.
that you can't see your like
Your
count
likes and
and
your
all that
follower
stuff.
count.
I already feel
I
some
think
kind
we'll
of
take
way
a
that
step
they've
back.
hidden you being able to see who's seen your story after it expires.
No, I just
Because
did
people-
that the other day. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I saw that and I'm just like, because I was doing some monitoring of my own.
Yeah.
But this is the point I wanted to say before earlier though, like things that I still don't understand. Like there's this guy that I met in person. He asked me for my number, exchanged my number. He texts me on the first time and starts our conversation, but then afterwards, every type of communication that I get from him on a daily basis is him responding to my story. Nigga, you got my number. You haven't asked me out to see me in person. What the fuck? I'm not trying to be your pen pal. I don't understand. So my question. So this leads me to my question to Brian and Kenny. And even though I know you're married in this, but
No hoes be still trying it.
yeah. But what I want to understand now is, with how much men have really limited effort when it comes to dating, because again, social media gives you easy access, bitches are lowering their standards. What is it that makes you actually step up and have some effort and show some persistence with a woman when you don't have to?
I mean, the whole thing is, it's like, it's got to be somebody you really want. And that's why I always lend to, when we doing the shows and stuff, like, I'll say, like, he not that into you, or he don't want you that bad.
So
like,
what's
sometimes it's like,
So
okay,
what's the daily communication for if you aren't interested?
because maybe he still have a woman, maybe he got a situation that he not fully out of, so he's still trying to keep you right there,
So
and
no
eventually,
interest, so
yeah,
that-
he'll get around to you. Just wait. I mean, just hold your horses. But the whole thing is,
But that's what they think.
like,
though.
but if
do.
it's a chick that I really want, like sometimes I might be like, damn, I want her, she bad. I'm gonna wait till I can really go get her. But at the same time, I'm gonna let her know that I'm interested and see if she show some interest. But I'm not gonna show that I'm pressed anyway, neither. So you might just like throw it out there. But then it's like other chicks where you might like, I got this going on right now. I don't want to fill my roster too much. You know, you want to cap it at a certain point so you have time to do.
So what's pressed in this day and age? Because to me, effort and persistence is not thirsty.
Yeah,
That's still needed.
No, I'm not saying press, but it's some dudes who like, you give them the number and they don't even know how to go about like just taking their time. Like they just want to die right. Oh my God, I want you so bad. Like just relax. Like at the same time, you got to build up. Like this is what I say. The woman got to like you just as much as you like her, or even more. Like you can't be so, oh damn, she's so fine, this and that. Like you got to give her something to look at and let her think like, damn, I need to text him. Like you don't need to be the one keep texting her all the time, sending shit to her job. That's when it's a mutual interest. Like y'all dudes got to stop. Some of y'all be fucking the game up.
Send some shit to my job.
Y'all be fucking the game up. Like you got a slow walker. Like you know.
And that's fine if you're
yeah.
really interested, because that's the shit that you do when you're really trying to build. But what I don't understand,
But that's
is
the thing,
men
some of
that
us not
jump
even
in
trying to build.
like they do the hard part. Because to me, the hard part is taking the risk and jumping out there, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You've already put yourself out there in a place where you could have been rejected. But if you aren't met with rejection and you're asking for my time, then where's the follow through?
So
What's
I was
the
going to
hesitation on the
say
phone?
There's times when
that it was a tweet going around, and I listened to this podcast called So Shameless.
Oh,
And
So Shameless.
Yeah,
So
shout out
Shameless.
to Tahoe, whatever. And
Shout out to her.
It's a guy.
It used to be Passport Cuddy, right?
Yeah,
She
Passport
left.
Cuddy was
She's
on there
off.
with him. Yeah, she's off. So it was this tweet going around, and this girl was like, I'm tired of dudes acting like I gotta like prove myself for them to treat me right. And so what I said to Tyler, because he was just saying, I kind of don't understand, like, where's the disconnect? And here's what I said to him, basically. It's circumstantial.
She wrote it down.
No, I sent a DM. Shut
She's
up.
reading to us.
Relax. But basically, here's the thing. I think with guys, they have way more options than we do, right? So if I have a standard.
Well, hold on.
No, wait, let me finish.
Oh, y'all got Kenny poked up.
Okay, all right, let me listen. Okay, let me
No,
listen.
here's the
Because
thing.
Kenny is
Because
on word 12.
it's more, Kitty, you ain't even been out here, but let me just let you know. Because even my therapist mentioned it to me now. We're at a like almost 8 to 1, 9 to 1 ratio. So in that sense, you all have more options. So if I have a standard that I would like the guy to meet, and he could be digging me, the homegirl over here doesn't,
and she making it easy.
He's going to go right here. You know what I'm saying? He might try to keep me in the pocket with keeping enough interest to where he has time or feel like it. But I'm gonna get the short end of the stick because homegirl over here is just like, oh,
she chasing.
I can just, whatever. So it's like women are seen. I think we're deemed by men too right now as more desperate.
But that's not the case. No.
But it's not the case.
But that's what they feel.
But I think they're real based by like the attention shit or whatever, and just like how the internet goes, everybody's getting this instant gratification. But a lot of times, like dudes don't have to put in the work if they don't want to.
I believe that.
Snowball.
The same outcome.
Snowball.
Kenny,
read it.
I mean, I don't know.
Starbucks.
It's
less options.
No. I just feel like women have to compete more.
Okay. So yeah, I feel like the options are either unattainable or you don't want them.
Yeah.
I feel like women's standards at this point in time are higher, so they cut off options that are there for them.
And for men, but because of that, because we still outnumber you all, there's still a good number of us who are desperate.
Okay.
We know some desperate.
But that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. A lot of women.
And every time I saw him publicly, like there was this traveling group of pick-me's that were like all there trying to vie for his attention. And I'm just like, if you think that this is what I'm about to do, then
you got the wrong one.
He got a group of women traveling around.
He got like every time he's somewhere, and I just him like I've noticed this too with a group of guys that are just friends of mine. They have like these regular gatherings, and you see these same chicks there trying to do shit to get attention and get shows.
Oh, like in a house situation,
like a house
game
party
night.
Or
they his bitches. I mean,
but that's the thing. Like, I'm never gonna be one of those chicks. Like, I'm never chasing somebody's dusty ass son when I am still the prize. And that's the thing. We both,
yeah.
No, it is.
But I feel like
at the end of the day, we both have something that
you.
we bring to the table, and we both are in pursuit of each other. But at the end of the day, you gonna court me. You gonna earn this.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is,
amen.
Everything.
But a lot of y'all women be having all these dumbass standards. Like,
I really don't.
I was like, somebody was like, I was
don't.
telling somebody they was single, right? And they was like, oh, you got any friends? I was like, yeah, I got a single homeboy. He make really good money. This, he that. How tall is he?
Yeah.
Is he 6 feet?
Can he perch up again?
That'd be the first question. People be like, "Oh, 6 foot." And if they under 6 foot.
So before I answer, I said, "How tall is your friend?" 5'1". Guess what? He got her by at least 6 to 7 inches. Shut the fuck up. Like, is he 6 feet? She like tall guys. She like whoever like her at this point because she not getting nobody.
That's the thought that creates the problem. And this is the thing. I'm tired of so many men. I guess maybe so much of y'all's identity is tied up either in your dick or in your job. Because I don't give a fuck about you having a good job and money. That's important, yes, but substance. Like, tell me about your friends and who they are as men. Because you can have a great job out here and be Wilt Chamberlain and be a fucked up person. I don't care.
I'm big on that. I'm very big on that. I've said that.
Fuck how tall you are. If you're 5'5" and above, it's probably cool.
Well, Sheikah. Okay, all right. I was about to say.
I want to say something about what you said.
Our group and our people, like, it's like who you are as a person. Like, I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, but how you are as a person, how you going to treat me. Are you emotionally available?
Are you emotionally intelligent?
That too.
Emotional intelligence.
But this is the thing.
Key.
This is what I say. I'm the king of telling my friends, it don't matter where she work, how much. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. See, that's that young boy shit. That's why when you fucking an old head and then she stopped calling you because of that shit right there. We were out at the fucking theater and his fucking phone just went off like, Sega.
Oh my God.
Look, shit just dried me up. That's when I realized he was still a little boy. I had to pick his ass up.
The perfect timing.
But no, real shit. So I'm the king of telling my friends, like, don't lead with she a doctor, she's a lawyer, she does this, she make this much money. I don't give a fuck. Because you don't even know at this point if her pussy even get wet.
What?
No, I'm serious. Because the whole thing is her job title.
That medical school training.
Her job title, her money is not gonna make you happy.
It's not going to make you
It's
happy.
not going to make you happy. But there's people who, guys I know that don't have a college degree, make more money than a bunch of people. They drive
HVAC
trucks.
techs, don't sleep on
They
them.
work hard, and it's the same thing with women. If you manage your money right, and you ain't no bum
You
chick,
richer than me.
yeah,
probably.
you're in a better position. Like I know chicks who talk about their degrees and how smart they are, and they thinking about getting another degree. Shut the fuck up about that. Let's just talk about life.
Exactly.
Let's just talk about.
Who are you as a person?
Yeah, just be cool.
But I think that goes back to what Chrissy was saying originally about everything being transactional, because people have these checklists. Oh, now because I really do think Instagram has fucked us
the
up.
more educated they are, though, a lot of educated women say that they can't find a good man, but they don't realize how many men they turn off.
No, I do, because I know people personally.
They think because they got all of that, they have to have like this man, and then when they meet him, they don't even know what to do with it.
But to your point, I had to tell someone before, like she's like, he drive a truck. I was like, do you know truck drivers make $140,000? Like just because he drives a truck, he might own a truck company.
He might own his truck. He might own his truck.
Bought his own tractor
He
trailer.
only need one. Yeah, he might own his truck that he drives.
But this
He
is
could be
the
an
thing.
owner
all
operator.
that money.
Absolutely.
And I think
all that money.
And this is the thing, because I've been there. Like I've
Dropping dick
definitely
off, too?
Dated.
Every state.
And dropping dick off.
I was just gonna say,
I'm dropping dick
that's
off.
the biggest stereotype about
dropping
truck
dick off.
drivers and men in the service is that
Yeah.
they're gonna try to lock you down, but they ain't gonna be shit while it happens. But that's not my point. My
That's
point
all of
is,
us.
listen,
It's the risk you
At the
run.
end of the day, truth
Oh,
be
man.
told, right? But this is the thing for me. Like, society has changed so much, and
much.
dynamics have shifted so much that it's.
How was it when you lived in the
definitely
'60s? You only know one society.
I didn't live in the 60s, but I have an example of what relationships used to be with my parents.
My parents just celebrated 47 years.
My parents are celebrating 36 in June. And the thing is, I don't feel hopeful.
His parents celebrating a long time too. I'm the only one who got degenerate as parents.
I'm saying all of that to say that I don't feel very hopeful about finding what my parents have.
Absolutely,
because of
me too.
the circumstances under which we're dating in.
Yeah.
Like, I of course, I haven't lived in those other generations, but I've witnessed them.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not one of those women that has a checklist of everything, because I learned very quickly, especially when I first moved to DC, that a nigga could be perfect on paper and have all these other things, but have no substance, have no personality. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, when we old and all of that shit is out the window and we sitting on the porch, what do we still have in common to make us still be in love with each other? Right. And that's the stuff that people are trying to move so far away from, because it is all surface level, or is
Can you get me to Dubai? Can you get me this bag? So I can start on Instagram and hashtag. It really is.
Or for niggas that want a bitch that can be bought and sold to the highest bidder because she look good, because she's a trophy, but aren't looking for substance, but then want to label all women. And it's just like.
But that's why you got to do your homework, and that's one of the benefits of social media is do your homework. If you were to scroll down to 3 weeks ago and seeing him post that dumbass post about everybody should be able to get an abortion, I don't give a fuck, or fuck her pussy, you'd be like, now I see what I'm dealing with.
No,
it's
but that's
right in your
that's
face.
the thing.
A lot of times,
some of it is. But this is the thing.
When they post them red bottoms, this bag, that bag, it's a turn off.
No, I think too many people I think too many people are using social media to judge people, because that's a 5% of my personality in my life. No, literally, I had a nigga who told me, like, well, you know I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm like, we follow each other, but that don't mean I know shit about you. I don't know you. I see the curated content that you present to me, but that's not who you are.
That's a start. Before I can even consider going out with you, your representative is your page. So the things you post.
An interesting statement to hear someone say.
So the things you post.
Because I try not to do that.
If I just read it. Facebook?
Because I try not to be that person.
You'd be like,
hell no.
I told you everybody think you nasty, so they like, damn, she's nasty as shit. But the whole thing is, it's not the end all be all. Like, some people will be like, yeah, online personality.
Some people are using it as if it is.
No, but I still feel like you got to use it as a qualifier, because you can't let everybody into your energy and your space, and some things are right there for you to see. If you look at their Facebook and you look at their Instagram and you see some of the comments dudes making and they let the shit fly, like, if a dude say something to a chick I'm dealing with page and he like, damn, you fine as shit, I want you bad as fuck, delete that shit off your fucking page and block him. Like, don't let nobody come on your page and say certain stuff to you, or don't put out certain images that bring that type of attention. You asked for it.
That's hard
now.
to
Like
gauge.
I think we were.
That might be a service.
The only reason he
Yeah.
found out about the podcast and all that shit was because on Facebook, mutual friends said they were attending the Boonie Breakdown Live, and so he clicked it like, oh, was it because enough of them said it, and he clicked it, and then went to, like, he did discovery, and then we went on a date. He was like, oh, you having a live show? And it was like, how the fuck are you? Like, yeah, it was like, was that Mr. Crab meme? Like, yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Like, my name is not Boonie.
Yeah, and so he walks back, but he was like, why didn't you tell? Like, he was kind of like excited about it. Like, oh, you should have told me. And I was like, but I don't like to lead with that because people will get this impression.
And I was going to say that's another thing for people when using that as the main, like one of the first main judgments, because a lot of people use social media to monetize and all types of different shit. So leaving that type of shit up there is for a purpose for some people. Like impressions and all that shit is really important now. So it's hard to gauge, and which is why I try not to. But I think it's important to take a step back because we all have standards and shit like that. And one of the realest things my therapist told me, I was telling her what I was looking for. She kept it completely 100, and she was like, the chances of you finding that in a male-female relationship is slim to none. Men just
What about a female to female?
But that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
She was like,
You should
that
get a
type
woman.
of get out my face. I don't like pussy. But he was just like in a shut up.
You picked 2 women for your threesome.
But just stop. I've never been with one. I think about it. But but it was just like she was like, you have to look at that again and think about it, because that type of emotional support you want, you might not find it. So you may have to re-gauge what you say, because it's just like
that is realigning your standards for what's realistic, because no person
what's
is
realistic.
perfect.
So hold on.
That's it.
So
Go
Brian, are you interested in getting married again?
I was going to ask that
So
earlier.
as of right now, marriage, relationships, all of that's off the table.
Off the table.
For a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Partially because 1, I've been married.
I'm gonna
2,
have you not been
I
married
have
enough.
3 kids.
Yeah.
And being in another relationship after marriage, like almost in that breakup, it almost feels like a divorce again. Like
Okay.
fuck. And then you kind of like start kind of feeling like you failed at another relationship, or are you really ready for that?
Are you ready
Are
to go
you
to
ready?
therapy?
No. I've been to therapy. I had a therapist. But the whole thing really, real talk, is like sometimes you have to sit back and be honest and be like, you know what? I just want to just focus on my kids. If somebody's interested in dating, cool, we can date, we can hang out, we can have a good time, but I'm not going to commit.
I was
And
going to say, do you feel like you haven't had enough time?
no, I did have enough time. Like the whole thing is
no.
like it's like everybody can get bit by that bug. You feel like, oh no, I had enough time. I'm out here living my life, but nobody wants to just completely be a hoe all the time.
No.
So you get somebody who you really like, you're attracted to physically, mentally, y'all spend enough time together. Naturally, that person has other people who's trying to come at them. So the knee-jerk reaction is kind of quick to be like, well, either we're going to be together or we not, because that person is also like, well, what the fuck we doing? So you gotta stick to your guns, and that's why I say this time around, I would rather just be straight up honest. Like, look, I'm not there.
But I feel like people should
You can stay
operate
tonight,
all
and we
the
can
time.
kiss, and we can hold hands, and I can make love to you. But that don't mean we gotta go together.
But this is
No,
the
but
thing.
it doesn't.
I feel
and
like
I think if you come,
But as long as you say that.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
key.
You are
If you're saying that, that's all that
very
matters.
Yeah,
and listen,
and that don't mean it's just you.
and that's why I was that's why I was saying in the last episode with you guys, like, I don't even know if marriage is my ultimate end goal anymore.
I don't know either.
I need someone that understands that we're figuring this shit out together.
Aw.
But the thing is, because again, I feel like too many people feel like a relationship is still an accomplishment to achieve, or that marriage is some kind of validation, and it's not. And it's not cookie cutter. It doesn't have any standards. It looks unique to every person that are in those relationships.
Do you want kids?
Honestly, my desire for kids and observing my friends that have them is decreasing.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend of mine that's like, oh, you gotta hurry up because you gotta have the next baby. I'm like, but you're saying that for me. Like I'm completely okay with the idea of never being a mother, but I'm not okay with the idea of living this life alone.
And I think
that doesn't mean
what changes
that's
our
where I
perception
am.
of it, because that's how I feel.
No, you
Companionship.
give me money.
Companionship is what I would like as far as kids or whatever. So I'm never out here putting that pressure on men because kids is not on
But
my
I think
radar.
too, like I'm at the point now, like the person I'm with
Yeah.
now, like if I got pregnant,
Okay.
all right, right,
Yeah,
it is what
right.
it is. But
IUD'd up.
Yeah, but, and I think that's the way I would have a baby. Like if I'm with someone and it's like, oh shit, you're pregnant.
Because
it's
marriage
like,
doesn't mean that y'all are going to be together.
That's
Absolutely
true.
not.
Be a single parent.
Absolutely
Even
Yeah,
after
I mean, you gotta consider that anyway. I mean,
I just wanna
marriage
be happy.
does not even mean forever anymore. Like, so
and that's so sad. Like marriage
is.
don't even
Yeah.
be forever.
But you know, times have changed.
yeah.
And it's a sad reality, but it's a reality.
Yeah.
So we have like 3 minutes to wrap up. See, it always goes so
We need an
fast,
hour, shit.
right?
Yeah, it's 12:30.
Any final thoughts, Kenny? You said more than 10 words.
I did. I said more. I did more than I was supposed to.
Okay.
So, no.
Oh, don't fret too. Kenny will be at the live shows too.
Hey,
So,
yep,
don't-
yep, yep.
Okay.
Yes.
People don't care about me talking. They're like, where Brian? I don't want to
Kenny
hear that
gave us
serious
all
shit.
that
I don't
insight.
want to hear that serious
He
shit.
gave us all that insight, Kenny. I was fucking with you. You know
they
I was.
do care.
Yeah.
they want a Kenny. They do.
Honestly, for real.
They
Like,
do.
these are the type to settle down and make real lives.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
they just be ready.
Put up a poll. Do you want a Kenny or a Brian?
Okay, listen. Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday? That would be a Would You Rather Wednesday this week.
No, but not seriously. On like a opposite note, all of us. I mean, I'm gonna speak for all of us. We thank you for this platform. Like,
Oh,
you
thank
guys-
you. Yeah, we do.
100 fucking
100
episodes.
episodes in, dog. You know, this shit.
You did
That's like
that
fucking
shit.
insane.
Like nobody
I'm
knew
so
kind of
proud.
where this was going, and you in
Sponsored
2 cities
post
done
live shows.
sponsored
Go
by
big.
We Vibe and
We gonna say
Yeah.
Clona
Clona
Willie.
Willie.
Magic Wand is my motherfucking best.
Which I
No,
still
listen,
need a
listen,
sponsor for.
I'm
listen.
trying to
Yesterday
get
I
one of
come
those
home.
updated magic wands. I saw you.
Okay,
post. I want
so
one.
Magic Wand
Please.
gave me a ton
Wand,
to
send me
give
one.
away at the live
Did
shows.
they
Like
give you a new updated?
they
Magic
give me the
Wand, send me
updated
one.
ones.
I need a
Also, what is it? One condom, right? I come home. They were like, "Oh, we're just gonna send you some condoms to put in the giveaway pack." So I come home. It's 6 big ass boxes, and on the side it's like a new generation of condoms, or sitting on my front porch. And I'm like,
Aren't
I
they
know my.
supposed to be
Let me
discreet
get
with the
one.
packages?
No, that should say
Organize
condoms
it.
outside the box.
No, it's
I saw
like
that shit.
one. The new. So, but then I open them, yo. So one of the kits is like a penis ring, a vibrating finger thing, 6 condoms, 6 pack of lubes, all in this little container.
Nah, your FedEx driver about to knock on your door at 9 o'clock tonight.
It's all types of shit, right? Happening. Clona Willie sent some stuff. I got some Clona Willies and Clona Pussies. Brian will be selling them at the table at the live show.
I kind of want to clone my badge.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun to do. So
I
I'm
wanna
interested.
do it.
Only, well,
It's just my
I still want to be
specimen is
able to
married
fuck
now,
it.
so
I just
I'm
want
not-
I want to know what it's like.
I do. I feel like it's somebody else. I feel like Brian should sell them, and I feel like I know somebody else in my life who should sell the molds of their members.
So far,
That's how you can-
not bad. But listen, that's how you do it and stay disease free.
Stop trying to throw your dick in my face.
What?
I'm kidding. Stop.
They have so much sexual tension.
It is not. I'm
So
telling you.
this was episode 100 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I want to thank Brian.
I got a
for coming
final
on.
thought. You didn't
Oh,
get around
you
to
want-
me. You said
Sorry.
final.
Okay.
Anybody got final thoughts?
My bad, psych. Okay, final thoughts.
So-
Chrissy, we're gonna start with Brian.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Brian.
No, y'all go ahead.
I'm still collecting mine. You're good.
Okay, Brian.
I was just gonna say, since I'm not gonna be at the live show, this is kind of like a good season. Summertime started to get a little hot out. You got little jean shorts all up in your crotch. You know,
Wow.
you coming from work. It's a little hot on the train. Don't wipe it off. We want that crock pot pussy. That's just been simmering and slow cooking all day.
Oh.
You know,
All right.
And let's move this shit.
So, no, I mean, because I really think y'all think like when y'all come from the gym, you gotta run, jump in the shower. Like,
We do.
No.
I do think that. I know you guys don't mind.
We don't mind. We know when it's crock pot.
Not crock pot pussy.
If you come home,
pussy.
Yes.
slow cooking
Instant.
all day.
The instant pot.
About the marination that
Yeah.
happened overnight, but now
Yeah,
it's any
Kenny know about that slow cook overnight because he's married. So some days when she roll over in the morning, it's just been there simmering and sauteing.
I am so done.
You just fire that bad boy up on the grill. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Sheikah, final thoughts.
So I wanted to close with that.
We thank you.
Say
We
thank
thank
you. I had fun. Shout out to y'all. I had fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any final thoughts for real. Oh, I will say, you mentioned condoms. I don't know if people have seen skin condoms out here. SKYN. They're dope.
All right.
Get involved.
We need a sponsor.
Magnums are gross smelling and just like
Skin condoms, holla at your girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chrissy. Final thoughts?
are, again, to mirror what everybody else said, thank you, A. It's been great to be able to come on here and talk about some deep shit, talk about some random crazy stuff. Looking forward to the live show. I think it's going to be great. Yeah. And I think we need to do this in person again. I think it's dope to be in the room and interact, and maybe a little less about sex and about some of the shit, because that was the entire sex and dating. But
yeah, we'll do something super random next time. But I want to thank my the 4 Musketeers for coming to do the 100th episode. Again, get your tickets to the live show because you will see all of us in some city in some variation in person. Okay, so thanks for listening.
bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, that's it for episode 100. That's it for season 5 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I want to thank Brian, Chrissy, Sheikah, and Kenny for coming on, doing this collab, this combo episode for episode 100. I also want to thank our sponsor for this episode, Clona Willy and Clona Pussy. Be sure to use code Boonie for 20% off your order. I'm telling you guys, it's so much fun to make your own sex toy, like to use your own sex toy with your boo's penis or pussy, right? So be sure to support code Boonie, 20% off. Guys, season 5 has been amazing. You guys have taken me to new heights again. I can't wait to see you guys in Baltimore, Philadelphia, Atlanta, all over this summer. Grab those tickets. And I think that's it. So again, if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to subscribe and listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google, Stitcher, or any app that you listen to your favorite podcast on. Don't forget to leave a review too. You might just hear a review on the next episode. Follow us on social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you don't fucking hate. Don't make those pretty images for nothing, okay? Have a dope ass week, dope ass summer. Thank you for listening to season 5, getting us to 100 episodes. And remember, the motherfucking ratchet in me always honors the motherfucking ratchet in you. Namaste. Until next time, guys. July 15th, season 6.